and get started
That's
here.
that's why he's so fat in mid lane.
Okay. Alright. Here comes an intro. Hello everybody, this is Purge bringing you guys the next game of the GosuLeague. This is Navi versus Kaipi, and this is the set to determine who gets first place. Assuming it's a 2-0. I'm joined by Wagamama from Team Pulse, recently standing in. You guys just saw him playing. He played Undyne. In the game before that, you were... I can't remember. Bounty Hunter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
First game, both games Bounty Hunter won, but first game I had like a minute, I don't know, 15, 16, 17-ish Desolator. So we definitely got a lot of track kills with Wisp.
Yeah, it worked out really nice. Really fast picking thing.
Yeah, it was really. It's just tiny Wisp. It's so insanely strong. Then add a Gondar to that, you get some track gold, and you can so quickly just translate into a huge advantage.
Yep.
It's insane.
Alright, picking this game, we see a Shen ban, Darkseer ban, Undyne, and a Wisp. Omni Knight is actually drafted here, and we see Templar Assassin squeeze through. Kaipi drafts a Rubik. We see a Batrider TA. There's a lot of heroes that are kind of interesting and not always played. Most importantly, the Omni Knight. Omni Knight, a hero that almost never sees competitive play. Did he get buffs recently?
Yeah, some recent, especially in this version, you got like some movement speed and lower cooldown on purification, but it's just 5 more movement speed. It doesn't really change anything.
Yeah, just a
So
very
basically,
slight
he's the
chase.
only one who doesn't get any slower in the new version, as all boots except for travels are 5 slower.
Can offset that slightly inexpensive
Exactly.
boots cost.
I get
Silver
so
boots.
mind gamed that the new boots only cost 450.
I know. I'm like, oh, I gotta wait for 500 gold. I'm not there yet.
That's gonna take a long time before I get used to.
I know. How many
Anyway,
years? It's been like years.
I don't know. It's like 9. I don't know how long it's been. 500. Looking at the picks now, I really like the lineup from Navi already, and I expect that Puppy will be playing a jungling sort of Omni Knight. He will be pulling in mid lane, I expect. This is something he's been doing a lot. And standing behind Templar Assassin with an Omni Knight is so effective.
Well, he's not gonna be able to pull mid lane though, because I think they're dire team.
Oh
So
yeah,
you
true.
may have to pull
I
small
get mind
camp.
gamed. Yeah, I get mind gamed by the Radiant used to be the top one, then they aren't anymore.
Yeah,
Haven't
that's
been
kind of
casting
confusing.
enough.
Yep, not
But
enough
yeah,
casting.
he will be trying to find some pulls. I expect. You could also solo lane the Omni Knight pretty effectively. He's hard to bring down, but I've seen them do the jungle Omni so many times. I think they will be doing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. There's a lot of common people doing that, using pulling in lots of camps. Everybody's getting a lot better at it as well. It's especially pulling from camp to camp rather than stacking first. It's
Yeah,
very,
exactly.
very effective and easy to do. Well, not
I like
necessarily
this.
easy, but
I like this also. The early Unero pickup is interesting. It's good against Lanaya to a point, and their picks that they have are aiming at early aggression and tower pressure. But Navi's picks are definitely strong as well already in the early game. He got Lanaya Templar Assassin 4 times down at Star Ladder, and those 4 games were easy wins. Then I don't think he got it a single time again. I don't know.
yeah, there's been a lot of TA bans in the first round.
Yeah, definitely. The hero
seen
is
that a
so
lot.
strong. But
Yeah, especially
Navi,
for
as
Pell.
you can see, they almost always ban out Undying because they hate the hero. But we got it in the second game, but it didn't really work out for us.
Yeah, their TPs were solid. They came in, teleported in, and then they got those couple of
Yeah,
kills.
they played better. It's the only thing. I think they won too much. Like they won mid lane pretty easily. They won bottom lane because it was a stacked Gondar with some support on the first level. And then on top lane, Queen of Pain is really strong against tri lane, especially against Undying. She can just blink away.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And yeah, they're going for Bounty Hunter again. Any chance they get, they will go for Bounty Hunter along with their Templar Assassin because it's just so good. You slow the entire enemy team, you speed your entire own team, and you're just so mobile compared to the enemy team.
Plus, he's an effective long laner, of course. Can just go and viz sap EXP. Can make up for
Exactly.
the gold disadvantage even if you get behind because of track. Kaipi goes for a Tide Hunter, so they'll have a strong solo there. Or,
Probably. Yeah, either he will be soloing or it's gonna be Rubik. But I mean, one thing that I like to do against Gondar is to put Tidehunter solo against it. He can easily do this, and then they can go aggressive tri lane, which they look like they might want to be might want to do.
It's a Brewmaster, so this does kind of look like an aggressive trialing. Possible Rubik support with Jakiro and Juggernaut. A little slows, a little disables as well. Last pick from Navi is going to be a Bane, actually. Ours are playing the Bane, so it's going to be a support Bane. And Puppy jungling, of course, Light of Heaven, Long Lane, Dendi on TA, and Barrett are being played by Havost, actually.
Yeah, he's going to be, I mean, judging by players, he's going to be on easy lane and just farm up that bad rider. Get an early blink so they can kill Panda before he uses ulti, for example. It's pretty easy with your Templar Assassin. You have the damage output to do it. And if you jump in, grab him with Bat Rider first, then you just follow up with Bane. It's so easy to bring him down.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So let's go over the players quick. For the Radiant team, this is Team Kaipi, currently tied with Navi for points in the GosuLeague. Whoever gets the 2-0 here is going to win. If it goes 1-1, they may have to play tiebreaker round at a later date. So the first player is going to be S4 on the Brewmaster. Zar's playing Tidehunter. Babar is on the Jakiro. We have Fata playing Juggernaut. And the last player is going to be Pylai Dai playing Rubik.
Yeah. So...
I'm going to do Navi?
Let's check, yeah, let's check Navi. Just checking the top action here. We have Arsard playing the Bane, as you previously mentioned, just running out and having a little poke. He's being so brave here, despite that the enemy team could be everyone there. Oh, I'm just waiting here, because this looks like he's getting caught.
Ooh, Gush fans.
Nice. He's getting out. Okay, so we have Vost playing the Bat Rider, and we have Dendi playing mid as Templar Assassin, and Puppy is actually down on bottom lane, probably just checking Rune, playing his Omni Knight, and then we have Light of Heaven on the Gondor. No surprise.
Yep, once again they transfer him some extra regen here. It's going to cost Puppy a little bit to do that, but Bounty Hunter will be more survivable, and Rune is going to be bottom. It's going to be a DD, and I don't know if Puppy's going to snag this or not, but...
No one is on bottom lane yet from the Radiant team, and they are sending down the Tidehunter there. But he skilled Gush already and used it once, so he doesn't really have that much control over the lane again. And Omni Knight is already looking out in the woods, doesn't actually find him.
He's got a double damage,
I think
so.
Tidehunter might not win this lane now. Just judging by the stacked Gondar and the fact that he skilled Gush already.
And they actually put
you don't want it.
They actually put Juggernaut mid as well, which is weird. Puppy's gonna harass Fata a little bit.
That's so much damage from 2 hits because of the double damage rune.
So it's actually a tri-lane with Panda instead of the Juggernaut. That's gonna be up against Havos's Bat Rider. There's first Ice Path that might be able to catch him. There's a clap. He's taking a lot of damage. He's still only level 1, so no Firefly to do some damage back, and Havos does get first blooded. Pylai die with the last hit. So first blood goes to the Radiant team. Either way, though, they're going to have trouble in the mid lane. Juggernaut now, it's a TA Omni Knight dual lane versus a Jug. Whoever gets spinned on can get repelled, and they won't die.
Free farm for Dendi, pretty much. But Fata is finding a little bit of farm. He knows that he can't die as of yet. But still, he's not getting too much from this lane, I think. He's doing as good as he can, though. I like the ward from the Dire team on top lane. It actually managed to not get denied by the sentry ward. They failed a little bit. And Gondar is top now. He's walking into a sentry. He's gonna get brought down.
Telekinesis clap as well. More right clicks on him.
He's gonna survive.
He's getting low with the stout. Oh my god, the poor man's 2 HP. He survives just barely.
Wow. The poor man's shields saves lives, man.
It's a good item.
So, yeah, after Havos died on top lane, he decided that he wants bottom. Told Gondar to TP top and just lane up there. And Gondar has sentry wards already as well.
He actually wants his tide kill. Zara's going to put the Gush down. He wants to kill a couple more right clicks on Havos. He's getting him low, but he's just going to run through the trees. They'll buy him some time, but he may just have to teleport out or something.
No, he has very long duration on this one. I think he will be okay. Look at how long he can just fly around.
Wow.
It's the new version, man.
Pretty good escape there.
Or not the newest. It was actually changed.
Yeah.
Some time ago, but Bat Rider is a very strong solo. But Tidehunter is probably gonna be doing okay, judging by the fact that they switched around lanes. Whenever you do that, you lose some time on lane, and it just gives some momentum to Tide there.
Yep. And
also the fact that he survived this one attempt was very nice for him.
Yeah, it helped out a lot. I actually thought he was in a little bit of trouble there, but he just gushed and went aggressive and was able to get Havos pretty low.
Yeah.
Fata in the mid lane has a bottle now, so you can actually do a little bit more spamming of Blade Fury to get last hits. Push creep waves as well. He's got slightly better pushing.
He's doing pretty fine, I would say, for a Yunero. Yunero is supposed to really lose this lane, so... I mean, he's 11 for 3 against 16 for 9, so Dandy is definitely winning. There's no doubt about that. But he's doing okay.
A little shield breaking on Dandy, actually. Could maybe spin aggressively. Puts the heal down first, and then the spin. He's taking some good damage from Dandy, though. If he kills the healing ward, that'd be pretty bad for Fata, and it is going to get killed. Slight miss micro from him. Loses a couple hundred points of HP there. Zar hitting a Vos on the bot lane again. Couple stacks, of course. It's almost out of his mana, though. Only has a magic stick for mana. But that's actually a pretty good lane for Tide in some ways. Just diving going on top as well. It's Repel and Light of Heaven. Only level 4, though. I do like the magic stick versus a Batrider. Normally Tide Hunter does start running out of mana for Anchor Smash because he casts it so often, but every single Napalm, all it takes is 3 Napalms and you've got another Anchor Smash.
Yeah, that really allows him to just stand there and do his Anchor every single time that Batrider goes close. And look at Batrider, he has to buy a salve. Actually, Yunero was brought down as well by Templar Assassin.
He wasn't even level 6, so I don't know what happened there. It must have been a pretty big mistake.
Yeah, you should not die to a level 5 Lanaya without any gank. That's really not okay.
Yeah. So he does end up dying, gonna TP back to the mid lane now.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard from now on. If he dies before he gets the Psionic Trap, he's definitely gonna be brought down even easier now.
He still can score kill TA. Oh, she grabs a haste, so she's coming to the top lane. They do see it though.
Not gonna find anything up there.
On the bright side, they have Jakiro, so they do have a lot of damage over time versus the TA. That'll help them in the mid game.
Interesting to see Bane just jungling it out here. See him go to town on these creeps just right click.
Fought actually doing some good damage to Dandy. Wow, that shield gets killed so fast. He's right clicking. He's trying to commit to it. Almost gets Dandy. Oh man, 1 EXP and he would actually have his Omni Slash. 1 creep kill. Watch this. Bam.
He makes a mistake. Oh, he doesn't realize.
He's going for it. He's going for it. He gets it. Oh my god. And 2 last hits. A Dandy kill and 2 last hits.
Then I think that Dandy was shopping actually right when he went there on top lane. Yeah, he was. He bought the face boots and the TP scroll right when he went in.
This is Ice Path on Puppey. Puppey pops everything he's got, but it's not going to be enough. Gets right clicked up. We also saw...
Hero does not care. That HP on the support hero is insane.
It's huge. It's a TP
coming up top.
Nice Ice Path. Gets Refraction, but I think Babar's really guaranteed kill here.
Yeah,
comes the Melt Strike.
For sure, Titan THD is a fat support hero, but still, Lanaya likes her support heroes. It's an easy kill.
This is nerfed Psionic Traps, by the way, guys. Keep that in mind. So any trap that he places immediately, it starts off at 30% slow. So no longer will you see instant Psionic Traps and then getting insane slow out of it.
There's no indicator for how long, you know. There should be a charge up symbol or something, so you can see when they are actually full percentage. But 30% is still a lot, so it's just not ridiculous. I think it's a very good nerf, even though I'm a Templar lover. I think it's a good nerf.
Yeah, I would agree.
She is too easy to play right now.
So it's 2 heroes bottom now. Hobo's gonna put some slows, maybe?
Yeah.
If you can ulti Zar. He doesn't have Kraken Shell yet, actually. And there it is. Lasso Firefly, great purification. Oh, did he repel? Okay, I thought he repelled Tide, maybe. But that's an easy kill. He's got him. Nice play.
Yeah, very nice that he repelled that early as well, because then he couldn't do a Tide ulti or anything to get out. And even if they were counter TPs, the kill was ensured. So, very nice. Puppey knows how to use Omni Knight to his full potential as the support role. Now he's looking to set up on mid, but I mean, this is Yunero. He's hard to kill.
The Raiden team can actually see Puppey. He's thinking about ulting this. He's ulting in 3 seconds. If he can get this off, it's gonna be dead Puppey. Can he cast it? Does he have the range? He doesn't have the range. Oh my god, he's trying so hard for that kill. I don't know if he would react in time. There's a repel on Dandy. Dandy's gonna chase this one for a while. There's the first Meld Strike. Zar is showing up though. Anchor Smash goes right through Magic Immunity. Here comes the Gush follow-up. If he can ulti, I think he's gonna die. Here comes an Omni Slash, and Dandy's gonna take a ton of damage. He's gonna spin first, actually, and there's the telekinesis. Buys him a second. Another repel, but the right clicks need the right clicks. Oh, they do Omni Slash, and he jumps to Arzard as well. Gets the follow-up. Still has vision.
Ready now.
There's the gush. He backed off.
You narrow.
No. All right. Well,
Scared
there are
from the
enemies,
buyback.
but TA comes in.
Yeah,
There's the ice path.
It was the buyback from Dandy. They just wanted to back out, make sure he gets nothing for it. So this is just as big of a win as backing out from that kill. I mean,
That's
if
really
they
good
killed the Bane there, it would be great and all. But I think Dandy would find a kill as well. And it's probably better to just make sure that the buyback was completely useless.
Oh, great TP from and Glyph actually from the Radi team. They should be able to deny this tower. Actually, they're going on a dive.
No,
looking for him.
He misses it. He's not gonna deny it.
Oh, he wants to kill it. Look at this.
Oh yeah, he gets it.
There's the Firefly. Doesn't grab it though. Brewmaster does deny. Now he sees where he's at, who's coming. This is tied up with the double damage. And he's just going to run to the corner of the map and teleport away. Pilot Eye sapping EXP mid. Trying to make sure he doesn't die to Dendy. He's going to have one telekinesis if he does get dived on. Poor Fade Bolt. So much less damage. Deserved it though. It's really good.
Yeah.
And Jug going 0 stats actually this game. Wand with a Wraith Band. And Treads as well. So opting for attack speed instead.
Yeah. Well, interesting choice to go for Treads, but I always have been pointing out the fact Dandy looking for a kill on Ruby.
It's going to get him pretty low. Hasn't used telekinesis yet. Getting some good heals. And possible follow-ups. Is Fada going to spin this? There's the repel. Great ice path as well. Puppy's going to be the target here. He's getting low. Pops the heal though. Not going to be enough to keep him alive. Fada's going to be able to grab his TA, picks off the Jakiro though, and will still clean up on Dendy. I think he's going to go Glyph.
There's
the Sentry.
Ward.
Wow,
And
even a
this
Panda
is
ulti.
totally worth the ulti if they kill him here.
Do you think it was needed though? I thought they had this one for sure.
No, I don't think they would have gotten him if they didn't use ulti.
They did use Dispel Magic to stop his meld there. Very smart play. One of the few things that can actually be casted on the ground and stop meld.
Yeah.
Really farm Brewmaster though. Phase and a bottle, sending the bottle back to the Juggernaut. They're actually going to maybe dive mid. Vos gets disabled. Still haven't seen a Ravage this game. Level 8 on Tide now. And we're
Bane
he's coming.
is looking for it so hard.
Only
They're
level
going
5
for the
though.
Batrider. It's a very nice go for the Radiant, I think. If they can.
Wow, he ultis it. Definitely worth it by Fada. They're chasing after Puppy now. Puppy's getting low, taking the Blade Fury damage. His movement speed buff is not enough. Will they be able to grab the
He had
kill?
face boots.
Wow, he does get away.
But yeah, whenever you have Magic Wand and Bottle, it's probably a good choice to go for Treads because you can abuse so much switching to Agi before using it. Look at Bane, he's just standing there. So patient.
Really wants to come in, get a Nightmare and a Brain Sap off.
Yeah.
Fada TP's out at least. And Bane looking for a kill. There's the Nightmare and Pylai die. And he's just going to walk away now.
This is going so good for the Radiant team, considering the fact that Yunero has 4-1 stats and Dandy has 3-3 and a buyback to his name. So even though Dandy has better creep score, he's definitely losing to his Yunero.
Which is surprising because he did have a little bit of a rough start.
Yeah. He even got help from Omni Knight on level 1, so
Yeah, it's a
well
good point.
played by Fata.
And Navi's now pushing mid a bit, trying to take the tier 1 tower. They have 4. Hobos is setting up Firefly, looking for heroes. He's going to see Panda. Panda has no ulti, puts the first clap down, some damage to Dendy, attacking so Ravage only catches 1 actually. That's it, but they pick off the Omni Knight pretty quickly. They're chasing in one Nightmare and Panda.
For Rubik, very nice. Brain Sap.
Arzar does get killed. Yeah, Brain Sap very useful on a support hero. And they win another team fight. 2 heroes dead mid. And Ravage, despite only catching 1, it was still enough. They needed to burst down the Omni Knight. And Omni Knight is going to have trouble contributing this game because he's not getting enough EXP in farm. And if Juggernaut does something like goes for a Diffusal Blade, they're just going to be shut down. Like, Omni Knight is really not going to do enough. I don't know if he will go with Diffusal, but...
I like this very early Vladimir. Oh, mid Rubik was having delusional thoughts about being a super farm carrier or something. I don't know what he was doing out there. And that will probably mean mid tower is gonna go down. They don't have any ultis. If someone dies like that, the tower is instantly dead. So it's a huge mistake on his end. And they're stalking Fata as well. He has a 15 stick, so he's fine. But as I was saying, the Vladimir is very nice to get this early on the Panda, even though I like Blink Dagger probably more. But against Lanaya and against Gondar, Of course, Dota 1 names for Bounty and Templar Assassin. Against these heroes who have so much physical damage, it's very nice to get that 5 armor aura for everyone. And they do have a train strat. They should go together at all times. And this is actually Roshan attempt from the Dire. And it's gonna be a quick one.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good damage there. And Vlad's is super crucial. 5 armor on all of your support heroes.
I suggest.
Yep, this mana's pretty high. There he goes. Meld striking finally. 5 armor on all of your squishy support heroes is a big deal, especially on a hero like Jakiro, who naturally high strength. All of these guys need their armor. Tide does not have Ravage, so they cannot fight this one like they want to. There's a 30% slow, it's significantly lower. Fada comes in, he does not have his level 2 ulti, but they're doing a ton of damage to Light of Heaven. He's gonna get low, but pops the wand. Will he get picked up? Guardian Angel will keep him up. He's gonna have to Omni Slash, and the Omni Slash, it does no damage. A big mistake by Fada there. Not doing any damage through Guardian Angel. The ward is up, but it does get dispelled. They put TA in the air as Panda has used his ulti. There, he steals it back. Great play from Pine Dai, picking off one of the best ultis. He's gonna keep Abaro alive for a second. Throws down the ice path.
Goes down.
Man, Dendi is still cleaning. Havost will get chased by Track. Actually, yeah, he does get killed. And now it's 3 versus Dendi. There's the spin. Puts him in the air. Shield is gone. The burst damage, and Dendi doesn't kill, but that's just the Aegis. He'll come back. Havost buying back, wants to make a play. Can he push anyone back enough is the question.
Steal a spell with Rubik. Steal Firefly, steal Sticky, something.
Nope, he's just gonna leave.
That's a bad toss by Light of Heaven. He could have tossed on one of the 2 TPing heroes. Instead he tosses on Unero to get the last hit. When they were 5 against 1, basically. So he gave away one life there, but it's fine. Trying to push on bottom now, but Tidehunter ulti is up. It was so close to him having it before he died. It was like 3 seconds away. Smoke gang, and they're gonna go right in and ulti.
Oh wow.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, great ulti.
4 heroes.
It stopped Puppy's repel, just barely. Wow, such awesome play from the Radiant team. They go into the Bat Rider next. He's gonna try to survive, but Panda's got the chase.
Napalm. He's sticky it up.
Take that, Bat Rider.
Yeah, sticky napalm is awesome as well to steal. It slows so much. It's really annoying in a team fight.
And he's got unlimited mana essentially as an anti-hero, so.
Yeah, I mean he can keep spamming it forever.
That was such a clutch team fight though. That was pretty amazing. Definitely worked.
Tidehunter just walked in like a boss. Bit bad reactions by the Dire team perhaps, but he still just walked in. I mean he was smoked, so you don't see him as early as you would. And yeah.
And Omni died so fast he wasn't able to repel himself. He tried to, but got bursted down. They will glyph this and keep it alive. Steal and repel now on Rubik. Pretty solid steal. Can put that on Juggernaut actually.
There's so many good spells to steal. He can steal Crack, that would also be amazing. And they're gonna go for this kill on Havost.
Wow. Havost a little overly aggressive there. And it is gonna be repel and Jug.
Go too far to the tier 2. Look at him removing the ult. And
Omni Slash grabs him.
Finding the easy kills, and this is gonna mean tier 2 tower, I think. You don't afford to lose your heroes out like this. Dendi does have his Blink Dagger, but he realizes there's no way to defend the tier 2 tower. He's just gonna pressure top.
Yeah, not a whole lot they can do.
They don't have enough pressure there, so he's not gonna get to tier 1 before the response is gonna come from the Radiant.
Yeah, Arzart was a little too baited from killing the healing ward. That's really what he wanted to take. There's a trap top clap on Dendi. He's going to do some meld striking on S4. He does have an ulti if things get terrible, but for now he's just kind of distracting TA as long as possible. And he will continue. Nope. Giving up on the chase.
S4 really likes his attribute bonus on Brewmaster. I don't like it as much. I really think that 1 level on Drunken Haze against heroes like Gondor and Lanaya is amazing. It doesn't cost much. It has the same cooldown as Duration. You can basically make sure that Lanaya will miss 50% of her hits every team fight with just 1 level on.
Yeah, and if you get really lucky, it happens to be the Meld Strike, and that's the worst thing ever if you're playing a TA. If you miss the Meld Strike, you don't get the bonus damage, you don't get the minus armor, all based on luck. So it can be really rough for them.
Yeah, on mid lane, no. Yeah, as you said, and in Dota 1 it wouldn't be such a big issue because you would Meld Strike on your next hit. But in Dota 2, Meld Strike is just gone if you miss. Just some mechanic nerd. But
nerd? Just make fun of you now. Like mechanics? What are you doing? 1 offensive heal onto Fata. Puppy has Arcane Boots. I like the choice. If you're playing a support role and you don't have a lot of farm for HP, I think this is the better option over Soul Ring.
Yeah,
at least.
definitely.
There's a lot of arcanes on the Dire team. Haven't really been able to see Bane do a whole lot this game. He doesn't have...
He's been getting some nice ultis out, but still not too much impact compared to a THD in this game. Twin-Headed Dragon is such a good hero. And he's been doing so much every single team fight. When you land an ice path, stuff like that, it's just huge. They are gonna go for tier 3, despite they're gonna lose the tier 2 on bottom. And Tendi is pushing top.
Oh, big ulti from Jug. Puts Havos very low, but he's gonna miss ice path. Ends up surviving. Arzar looking. Oh, he gets the ulti on Babar.
Look at that Fiend's Grip. It's just
great
beautiful.
Fiend's Grip. Oh, and a nice heal. Great heal from Puppey.
As well as the shot from Batrider pushing him even further. But they're gonna go for this. Repel Anaya.
Huge. Oh my god, that Raptor was massive. Flame Break pushes them apart. Puppey gets low, puts a heal on, grabs the kill. These Pylai die dead. Repel at just the right time. The rock breaks apart. Light of Heaven really trying to kill this Fire Panda. Does track on top of Zar. And Arzard is still alive. There's the Nightmare. Eats a dagger. Or Boulder, sorry. Oh, the heals. Puppey keeps him alive. Brain Snap as well. He's going to be full HP now. Huge swing there by Puppey. And S4 also going to die to Flame Break. Zar looking for the TP, but there's no way. And Navi wins a big team fight under their tower. They really needed to win that.
Kaipi lost their tier 2 tower on bottom lane as well. So this was just a horrible decision by them to go in there. They should never have done it. I mean, sure, they tried a Unero ulti and they failed to get a kill, but that was such a high-risk move by them. They could just have taken a lot of farm on bottom lane, get really strong. Now they are in danger of losing a second tier 2 tower just because of one mistake.
Yeah, just because the Omni Slash missed? Or didn't get the kill?
Even if it landed, it's not sure that they would get tier 3 tower even. So
that's true.
It was a high-risk move. And Gondar being caught out.
Light of Heaven may end up dying. Dual Breath? Yeah, wow, the burst damage.
Nice catch by Rubik, and he steals Shadow Walk. Okay. But
not terrible. Not as good as Track, of course, but...
Yeah, Track is wonderful to steal, you guys. Feel like a bounty hunter, getting all that gold.
Still not bad as a support, though, because you can set up your ganks, at least, using telekinesis and things like that. Works out pretty nice. But they're going to spread out and farm a bit. Zar swinging to the top lane. He's got a mechanism. We can do item checks here. Spend so much action. It is going to be a Diffusal Blade for Juggernaut. He started off with the Vanguard, going for Diffusal Blade afterwards. Now, most importantly, this is going to allow them to stop things like Repel or Guardian Angel. So if he's 2 shots away from killing somebody, he can use the Diffusal Blade first to stop, to remove the buffs, and then he can ulti or right-click. And it's not terrible either as an item on Juggernaut because it does increase his attack speed by a decent amount, which means more Omni Slash hits, and it also does a little extra damage from the drain. So,
yeah.
The mana's always going to be good. 2 Blink Daggers on the Radiant team, 1 on Rubik, 1 on Brewmaster. Tied under with Mech, like we said. Jakiro has very little items, but it's okay. He's naturally tanky.
Fat. Yeah, he's just... He already has the recipe for Veil of Discord. I don't know about that. Does he have items? Oh, he has the Helm, at least, flying in. And they're TPing out, getting the tower to Rubik. Light of Heaven, a bit too late with his toss, and now he has it on cooldown. He tried to toss one hero, but now he failed.
That's got to be frustrating. That many people TP in your face.
He's not really avoiding too many TPs this game. Light of Heaven having a hard time against these guys.
Then you're going Desolator next. He's going to have some pretty sick damage here. I saw BKB on Batrider, and Omniad actually the one farming up his mech, which he can do reasonably fast using Purification. Picking up EXP
the danger is that he has his Desolator and he wants to go really aggressive now. Doesn't have any BKB or anything like that, but there's going to be a Diffusal Blade up on the Unero, and if they don't realize this, because he hasn't, you know, picked up any of the items, then he could be caught in a really bad spot. So we'll see. If he gets purged when he has Repel and everything, then he's just gonna go down. And they're looking for a kill mid with the Windwalk from Rubik, but there's a ward mid. Closely watching.
Yeah, they saw the Radiant Heroes moving up. This is the Brewmaster and the Jug, so he backed off. Playing it safe. I do like this Jug build though. Very good early game. He's gonna have a little trouble in the late based on these mid game items, but he's sitting really solid now. He's going to bottle up into an invisibility, actually. Coming for a gank, they want to grab Dendi.
They pick him for the early game power of him, anyway.
It's true. Dendi's actually really sandwiched between two.
Yeah, he can just blink out here.
And he will.
But he's being chased. There are a lot of blink daggers on the Radiant team as well. And here's Rubik.
There's the repel. Panda's gonna split this one. They need to use the Diffusal Blade to shut down Denny, but they're not quite close enough. Puppy goes in. There's the Omni Slash. Guardian Angel's used, but we'll see this disabled in just a bit. As the spin puts him below, he does get killed. Diffusal Blade was used there. Big Macro Pyre doing some damage, but
again, stolen Guardian Angel.
That's such a huge steal.
Yeah.
Going on Arzard. Arzard's so much trouble. He actually Nightmare dodges a little bit. Ravage is used right before Tide falls on his back. And Arzard is finished. Havos Diffusal Blade.
Purged.
They're chasing. I love his positioning. Just trying to trick them which way he's going. Dendy on the low ground is going to meld and blink just in time.
Yeah. But now it's a bit dangerous. I don't know.
Are
they still have
fighting this?
Diffusal Blade, so they could... Oh, look at that broomstick. It's just flying around.
The one animation we almost never get to see, but it looks fantastic.
Yeah, look at his legs.
His legs are just having a great time.
He's like, yeah! Don't even
Steals track. Oh man, he stole track from Bounty Hunter.
Flying Rubik who steals track.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
Alright, so Navi's all backing up. Dendy Avos going to get some runes. It's going to be a regen on the TA. And the rest of the raiding team grouping up.
The first purge by Unera there. I thought he was going to purge the Lanaya, but he failed and clicked on himself.
Oh, did he really?
He must have double clicked or something. Because I saw it was on cooldown, but he didn't purge Lanaya. And there was only Lanaya in range.
That is the worst.
So he failed. If they would have killed him there, oh wow.
Wow, Fado running way too far and taking some burst damage here. Can Tide save him? He spins, it's going to give him a second. Huge Ice Path catching for. Arzard gets killed by the Dual Breath again. Man, that was Veil doing some major work. Veil Macro Pyre with Dual Breath Ice Path. There's another one. They actually pick off the TA. I can't believe it. We have an Omni Slash in 6 seconds. Can they keep Dendy in place? He blinks away. May survive.
They're going to catch the other ones. Then Gondar has no mana.
The Omni Slash not doing nearly as much damage as I thought it would at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Was the weakest Omni Slash I ever saw.
Chasing after Dendy though. They have good armor, and maybe that's why. The Vlad's helping out a lot. But Bar's getting so low.
But they're being so caught out.
The damage.
Just being baited around into a triple kill.
And yeah, that's going to be it, I think. One is popped and they get them all. Wow, big cleanup from Navi there at the end. That was looking a little bad for them, but now we're starting to see the items that Juggernaut picked up are really hurting his damage potential.
I think the BKB on Batrider was pretty decisive in this fight as well. I don't know if he had it. Yeah, he had it in some fights now, but in this fight it was very good for him, just being able to survive this long. It really did a lot for them. And then he was just kiting around, making sure that Unero, Tide, and Jakiro tries to go for him. And then they just get slowed by Lanaya, and it's such an easy pick-off to kill 3 heroes that are so low on HP.
Yeah, no kidding. When there's that few left over, it's not a whole lot they can do.
Puppy realizing now that, no, fuck this, I want my mecha. Let me farm, guys. Too much action. All I do is give away my ulti all the time.
It's very hard for him to have a spell to cast after Guardian Angel, because usually you have to use that stuff actively in a team fight, and then all of a sudden you cast Guardian Angel, bam, he steals it right back. And not only does it stop it stops all physical damage, but also gives you pretty decent health regen, 25. It's not amazing, but it does give you decent. Dandy gets jumped on mid, actually. Ice Path as well, they're putting him down Sentry. Now it's the right clicks, and he's actually going to die, I think. The right click? Nope.
Yeah.
Pylai die hitting too hard. Meld, actually.
Meld Strike is so amazing.
Very good on Rubik.
You have 600 range in your meld.
Max range support hero who can now do -8 armor on a target. It's like 3 medallion plus.
And that 200 bonus damage is ridiculous. You don't expect it. And Meld is actually a very low cooldown spell. It's 7 seconds. You can just spam it. Oh, going in. But this was a bit of a fail. Batrider, a bit too low, a bit too late with ulti there. If he caught Rubik, he would just have killed him straight on.
He was double magic immune there.
But look at bottom lane. Look at that split push. I mean, tower is going down so quick.
Especially with Manta. Man, Manta phase boots. The lads, they take the tower down.
Nothing is really going on mid. They're losing Rax.
It's a dual breath at least. They'll do some damage to the tower, but they're worried.
They sacrifice Rax.
Here comes the TP's Glyph finally being used. A little inconsistency, or at least indecisiveness. Zar's going to put damage on him. Do they have detection? I don't think they do. So Light Heaven gets out scot-free. Free tower for him, and a ton of Rax damage.
Yeah, Rax lives, but just barely. Any pressure now, if they just split push mid and bottom at the same time, they kind of get Rax quite easily, I think.
And Bounty Hunter can easily do this. He can swing in and out of the jungle. He's got lifesteal, so jungling is no problem for him. Hard to kill because he's invisible. Even if he gets dusted, he can Mantis style out of it. So he's pretty survivable at this point. 4, 2, and 4 for him. Let's look at the graphs for a second. Gold graph is in Navi's favor. It's not massive though. And EXP is looking also in their favor by quite a bit. 12,000 for Navi.
It really is. I mean, such a good early game here by Kaipi, and then just some bad mistakes like mid lane where they went in, lost bottom tower and got caught out and everyone died. They're just giving back momentum. Dandy has been farming so well in the last 10 minutes, but they can't go around here. This is gonna be huge for one team at least.
Ooh, I love this smoke gank. Here they come. Jumping up at right at first. So he gets a BKB off in time. BKB. Is he gonna ulti this? Ravage comes through as well. Catches Light of Heaven. Not quite enough.
Hit too much.
Pylai die taking some damage. Dandy cleans him up easily, and there's the Guardian Angel. A little late. Omni Slash came through, but is it gonna be enough damage? Light of Heaven gets low, but with the repel up.
Now comes Naya and Bat right in from the rear.
Pylai die buying back. Dandy trying to do the burst damage. There's the Fiend's Grip on top of Fada. That's gonna be enough. Fada gets picked up just barely, and now Tide as well. Tons of dead heroes. Buybacks all over the place for the Radiant team. Can Tide buy back? He can't. Needs 70 gold here.
No.
And it's gonna be a 3v5.
Just strong wipe, basically smoking straight in. They're just gonna go for Ruby. Oh, nice blink.
Uses the Shuriken toss. Some damage on Dendy. One Nightmare on Fada. Oh, Dendy accidentally steals it back.
Yeah. But now he's repelled, so he could wake up Arsart without falling asleep. But he considers Arsart to deserve his sleep. And he's actually a very nice bait.
Oh my god, crit on the second hit from Denny. 2 shots the Rubik, and this just might be it here. Fada's getting low, 50%. There's the lasso as well. They're even thinking about diving. I mean, how do you stop Dendy at this point? He's magic immune.
I don't know. You just don't. He has BKB now, buys it up and picks it up in the enemy team stash. So, yeah, he's just unstoppable at this point. Look at him, just gonna go for THD. Easy kill. And I'm sorry to say, man, but this is when I'm gonna leave, so I will have found the entire game to be... It was a pretty nice game.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. They're still going for the
this
throne.
This is definitely GG. It's just rape now. So I'm gonna say here goodbye and enjoy game 2.
Alright, well, thank you.
Yeah,
see ya.
well, nice guys. Bye-bye.
Alright, so they're still taking out the main throne. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, they're just hitting down the throne. There's 6 seconds cooldown on the heroes being up. That really what they lost it was that mid push. Danny's gonna get thrown in the fountain at least. It's gonna slow him down by quite a bit. They might actually kill Danny here, and he is gonna end up melding just barely outside of range. I can't believe he's alive. There's the blink. He's not dead. The Omni Slash is low. Puppy's gonna get picked up by Fada. His game is not over yet. Light of Heaven is trying to finish the game, right-clicking down the throne, but his damage is not quite enough there. He's still hitting it, but it's only so much. He's being chased by 3-0. Havo's trying to stop things. Dandy apparently bought back, or no, that's right, he never died. First place Pylai die gets low due to refraction. Marklix, Ice is down, Havos is dead. 4 heroes, there's the Ravage catching 4. They wants to pick up Dandy, but I don't know if he's going to be able to. This game is not over yet, 2 dead now. There's the Nightmare. Dandy losing all of his HP in the throne is going to delay this game. And a gush on Arzart. He's going to put in Feeble to stop things at least. As soon as Tide gets it, or a crit for 88 damage, picks off the kill, and the buyback from Bane now. Dandy wants more plays, puts Pylai so low. Dandy might actually die to this. There's the BKB, he needs this to stay alive. There's the first trap coming through. This Abzar's just gonna kill it with a right click. And he's going for a second Crystallis, wants to increase his crit chance without buying a Daedalus. So they are gonna delay the game slightly. Throne goes down to 1200 HP. Check out the graphs again. 1500 gold advantage for Navi now. EXP is 20,000. Light Heaven wants kills. That's a relic. He's going for Super Basher. There's Initiation Track as well. Hits on S4 a little bit. Yeah, wow, he's just going to ulti this. Does he have a gem? He is going to catch Light of Heaven. Hits him a little bit. Here's the follow-up. There's the Manta style as well. A little bit of splitting. He actually runs back in, runs into the Ice Path. Slight mistake, but he does take a heal from Puppy. Since Puppy has shown up, Arzar taking a bunch of damage from the high ground. Whoa, Jakiro died so fast. Another Brain Sap to keep Arzart's HP high, and Fire Panda is dead, so this is looking really bad for Brewmaster. Storm Panda is dead. There's S4, he blinks to the mid lane. Oh, he's getting hit by the illusion. They see exactly where he's at, and Puppy's on the chase. Movement speed bonus helping out. S4, you look dead. He does get killed. 2 dead heroes now for the raiding team, as Navi will be pushing towards the final, or the second Rex at least, trying to finish the throne. Gem of True Sight's in the base, and I love their pathing here. Arzite says he wants to go around. Navi says whatever. I guess they're just going straight for it. They don't have to delay this. They can go straight for the throne. There's the ulti. That's a Guardian Angel keeping all their HP up, and they're going straight for it. They're not going to delay this at all. BKB, there's the Fiend's Grip, but who matters? That's it. It's just the throne, and that's it. Navi's going to take game 1 versus Kaipi. They are now officially 1 game advantage versus them. If Navi can win the next game, they will take first place in the GosuLeague. If Kaipi evens it up, they're going to have to play more matches later, as they will be perfectly tied in points. And if you go 1-1 versus the opponent that's also tied with you, you do not get a tiebreaker advantage. So for Navi to win this, they have to take the next game. For Kaipi to tie it up and delay the finals, they're going to have to take a game here. So my name's Purge, guys. Go check out my website. It's purgegamers.com. Follow me on Facebook or Twitter at PurgeGamers. Thanks to Waga for coming on. I believe his Twitter is Waga Gaming. Go check that out on Twitter. And we'll be back in a second with Game 2, guys. Don't go anywhere.